I decided to delay the Wrestle Kingdom and Wrestle Dynasty reviews because I was just scrolling through Blue Sky, and it wasn't 1, 2, 3, 4. It was probably 6 people who were talking about how simple that the changes they would make to AEW were, and I got kind of tired. So I'll delay the New Japan reviews another day. They'll be up tomorrow, but Blue Sky's been great. But other than the people who wait till after something really good happens to explain what they would change about AEW. We just got Kenny Omega back in AEW, and now you're making threads about what you would change. Doesn't really make sense. All you really need to talk about right now while Kenny's returning is, what do you think Kenny should do? That's fine. But other than that, I don't see why you're talking about the TNT Championship or the Continental Championship or the International Championship. Don't see why you're doing that at all. It's just like I've seen people say they should get rid of both. I've seen people say they should merge them, make an Intercontinental Championship. Never seen that before. I've seen some people say get rid of the Trios Championships and just leave it as the 6-man championships on Ring of Honor. I've also seen people say merge them and let's never see them again. Merge them and let's never see them on AEW television again. I've seen people say we need less factions. Too many interferences are going on with the Death Riders and such. If you ask me personally, maybe more factions and less interferences would do us good. And I've seen people talking about who AEW's top babyface should be, or just the lack of a top babyface. But when you really weigh your options and think of who the logical answer is, he's not believable as a world champion, so we just have to have our top babyface not be a champion. But we praise his first international championship reign, not the second one. But realistically, there's multiple options like Orange Cassidy, Darby Allin, Adam Page, Omega, Ospreay. But like I've said multiple times before in this situation, just because you've picked your 5 to 7 top guys, you can lead a horse to water. You can't make it drink. You can do whatever changes the viewers think you should make, whatever they say on the internet that you should make. That does not necessarily mean any more people are going to tune in. You can't make people watch anything. People are going to watch what they're used to unless they decide that they want to try something new. People are going to tune into what they recognize. I saw that billboard, I'm going to that. That's in the area, I'm going to that. That says WWE. I remember seeing that name when I was 15 years old. I'm going to watch that. Maybe it's just because a lot of the changes that they want to make are things I don't really... What are you going to change that for? What are we going to get rid of? What are we going to do with a singles division with 2 championships? You can say, Raw has a 2 men's championship thing, and SmackDown does, and NXT does, but those are fake split brands. Those aren't really split brands. They're not. They're labeled as that. They're not that. We're probably going to see Roman Reigns on Raw today, and he's signed to SmackDown, so maybe it's just because I'm enjoying what I'm seeing that I don't see any reason that these things really need to change. I don't think Rouge hasn't had a push in a while. Well, he'll show up again eventually. I'll see why that's too big of a deal. You're not liking the Death Riders? Well, I don't think you're supposed to like the Death Riders. I think that's the point. If something's not working, just cut it. How are we going to know it's not working until it pays off, or it's getting close to paying off? Why not just have it pay off and then do something else? You don't like that so many talking segments happen backstage instead of in the ring? As long as the word gets said, I don't see why it matters where it's at. I've seen people start saying the live crowd is supposed to be the main focus. When we're off live TV, sure, but there's more people watching at home than there are in the building, so don't see why that's a thing. The Continental Classic should be a trophy instead of a belt. Why? We have the Owen Hart one. What are we fighting for a trophy for? If you said for a world title shot, sure, but we have a casino gauntlet that can give you that. And the thing about the Casino Gauntlet is what it's for can be changed and it still makes sense. They've done it for the International Championship. They've done it for the World Championship. They've done it for a contract for the World Championship. Don't see what we're complaining about. I'm not gonna say just watch the show. Honestly, if you just want this place to be WWE light, don't watch the show. If you want a bragging rights trophy and an Intercontinental Championship, women's tag belts, a brand split, no trios belts, oh, King of the Ring. I don't even want to do this. Hold on. I'll just sum it up with this. I'm now gripping it by the mic because I broke the tripod. But I'll sum it up with this. If you want something to change so badly about a wrestling show, your best bet is to not talk about it. Stop talking about it. Stop reacting to it. Because when you're reacting so negatively to the Death Rider storyline, that just means they're doing what they're supposed to do, as they're supposed to do it, how they're supposed to do it. There's way too many cool heels in wrestling. Way too many. If every heel is a Bullet Club Jay White, if every heel is, as a matter of fact, if every heel is a Bullet Club in general, if every heel is a Roman Reigns, then everyone's just gonna like the heels more than the faces. And everyone's just gonna cheer both. And then nothing makes sense. You're not supposed to like the Death Rider storyline. They kicked it off by choking out Bryan Danielson with a plastic bag. Thank you very much.